the VL120 RGB by Ulanzi. Look at this little cool light. All right, let's just dive in. You get a box. You get a USB-C cable. You don't really need to see that, do you? You have about 7 of those right near you. You get a cold shoe adapter. Super cool, right? You need that because you just have to have one. It's good that they include that. You get a diffuser. I'm going to pop this thing out so you can see it. You get a little diffuser. Perfect. Super thick. You don't see all the little bulbs through the diffuser. I love that about that. Some of those, you see all the little bulbs, and that's annoying to me. I don't like that. Your USB-C port on the top. Metal threads on the bottom, which is good because it is kind of a plastic housing. It's got your dials and controls on the side, which is super cool. But yeah, I'm going to put this together. Let's fire it up because you're probably not going to use it without the diffuser. You might, depending on your application. But let's fire it up and show you the little screen on the back. There it goes. Check it out. So, like I said, it's 120 LEDs, 84 bicolor bulbs, 36 RGB bulbs. The battery is 3,100 milliamp hour. So they claim to give you about 2 hours of battery life at 100%, which is pretty cool. It goes up to 9,000 Kelvin, which is pretty good. That's the reason why I bought this, because I bought this. Well, we'll get into that in a second. It's got 20 different effect modes. So if you hit the power button again, you'll see that it's gonna rotate through some of the modes. There's your effect setting. Right now it's on blue flash, HSI slow. So it's probably gonna rotate through the whole gamut of degrees or temperature or degrees and give you all the colors, that's kind of a cool feature. I might do that. That's probably one of the only ones I'll ever use. But anyway, it's got other ones, HSI fast, it's got cop car. I don't know where the heck you'd use that. Ambulance, fire engine, but there's lightning mode. Like you can have a little lightning effect. That might be kind of cool. I don't know. I thought those were kind of gimmicky, but they may have their place. But I'm going to turn it off that. It does have an HSI mode, like I said, goes up to 360 degrees, and like it gives you a little cheat sheet. So as you're dialing this thing in, the top dial here will dial in the temperature that you want. You'll see me rotate through this. You can see it change, and the colors will change. The bottom wheel is your brightness. So as you're spinning that, what is it on right now? There's nothing. There's 1%, and then all the way up to 100%. So I'm going to show you why I bought this. So I bought this because I wanted 2 things. I needed a couple lights, affordable and cheap, that will, one, act as a fill. You don't really know if you, that looks like cheese. Oh, you don't really know if you need a fill depending on your lighting setup. I am in an RV, so this is part of my RV that I've kind of made like a little YouTube studio. I kind of like this little nook in the RV, but this was my little closet area because this is a smaller one. Check out my other videos. You'll see the actual RV that I'm in. I'm going to be doing a full video on an RV YouTube setup. But anyways, I wanted this as a fill light. Look at that. Let me see what that looks like. There we go. No, there's with the fill. No fill, right? With the fill. Geez, my head looks like the moon. But yeah, anyway, it's just glistening off of there. I'm going to dial that down. That's at 100, no wonder. So if I take that down, just say like 40%. There we go. That looks good. I like that. Okay. And then I wanted a little bit of background light. I'm going to turn this off and show you my other one. If you didn't already see it, it's right there. We're doing a field test right as we're doing this. Look at this. Blue light in the back. You can change that up. I have a smart bulb over there, so you can just kind of play with your background lights a little bit. This one's at 193 degrees at 59%. And it is in RGB mode. Look at that. Little background light. Boom. You can play with it, put it wherever you want. Depending on what you want to do, you can mount it. I don't think I'll mount it because I'm going to want to move it around. But there it is. I mean, that looks cool. I like that. That's about what I'm after. 2 of these, 80 bucks, finish the rest of my lights. I got a key light here that was 100 bucks. So my lighting setup, all in all, with that little guy, cost a couple $100. Can't beat that. I love it. Anyways, if you need a small pocket-sized fill light, check this one out by Ulanzi, the VL120 RGB. There's a link in the description if you want to check out the exact one I got. Or just go to Amazon, type it in. And remember, you're going to get a lot of options out there, but I wanted to kind of walk through the ones that I got so you can kind of see how they're used and why I'm going to use them. But either way, now that I've got a couple of these, I think you need this in your camera bag, depending on if you're doing on location stuff and you need a little extra fill light or light up a subject, or if you're doing product or even light painting, you could do that too. Anyway, have a great day. Thanks for watching. Love you all. Don't forget to give back. See ya.